All right, so our article first starts with, it's saying, after selling PayPal, Elon Musk started 2 big new companies, SpaceX and Tesla Motors.
Oh, okay. So
no
now,
wonder.
if you keep up with the news at all, you've probably heard of these companies. I know that I have. I'm really interested in the SpaceX company because I love space. I love learning about space. Not a scientist, but I think it's really interesting. So that's the first one we're going to take a look at today. We're going to start with SpaceX. Now, the article says, Musk started SpaceX with the goal of making a spacecraft for commercial space travel. A couple of words we need to look at in here. So we're going to start with goal. It's a noun and it's spelled G-O-A-L, goal. Now a goal is something that you hope to achieve or get. All right, so my goal is to become a trillionaire. Yeah, all right. So another example could be, I have a goal of learning 25 new Chinese vocabulary words a week. Ooh. Now this is actually a real goal for me. That's what my goal is, to help me learn Chinese, 25 every week.
What word did you learn this week?
I was learning a lot about time this week. So I was learning about how to say it's 4 o'clock or what time is it. I'm not going to go into that right now, though, because my Chinese isn't great yet.
Don't worry, you could practice with us later.
Okay.
So we see here that Elon Musk, he is investing in a lot of different companies. We know about SpaceX, and this is, we see the vocabulary word spacecraft. Okay, spacecraft, S-P-A-C-E. C-R-A-F-T. It's a noun, and it's basically a vehicle used to travel in space.
Right.
Okay. You can also call it a space shuttle. A space shuttle, 2 words. And the people in outer space doing this research and discovering what is in the galaxies are called astronauts.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And
what is an
example?
Yeah, we say, for example, we could say, I would love to take a spacecraft into outer space.
Now that is also true of me, actually. Okay, so we saw the adjective commercial in that sentence as well, a commercial spacecraft. So commercial is spelled C-O-M-M-E-R-C-I-A-L, commercial. Now, this adjective is actually only ever used before a noun, and it has to do with producing goods or services to sell to people. So in this case, it's commercial space travel, which means that anyone could buy a seat on a spacecraft to fly into space. Another example of this could be North Korea, you know that country, does not have a lot of commercial tourism. It's very difficult to visit that country.
Right.
Okay, so not a lot of people can go there as tourists.
You would need to have special permission instead.
A lot, yeah.
A lot of special permission. All right, so next in the article it says, in 2008, the company started building rockets for NASA.
Okay.
Wow.
So rocket is actually, that's another good word for a spacecraft. Okay, so we learned about spacecraft. Rockets are spacecraft as well. So what else has SpaceX been doing? The article says, recently, SpaceX has been working on making spacecraft that can be used more than once. Oh, a good idea, because they're very expensive to make. And once you use it, it can't be used again. All right.
So I guess with his genius mind in physics, he's also trying to help figure these things out.
Save some money, save the environment. Okay.
I think he's actually a very, we could say, environmental friendly person, actually.
I think so too.
Yeah, so we can learn more about him. For example, it says, Tesla Motors is the maker of high performance electric cars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when we talk about high performance, it's an adjective and it means something that is faster, better, and more efficient than others.
Okay.
So it's going to perform way better than everything else.
Now, we have a lot of really good cars here. So how do they rank in terms of high performance?
Well, okay, not to offend people, but then, for example, Toyota is something that a lot of people can afford. It's easy to use.
Yep, they look nice.
Car.
It's just a normal car, right?
But then you can always do something better. For example, a Lexus maybe is maybe a higher end car, so it performs just a little bit better than your average car.
Right. Maybe the engine is a little bit better or something like that. Anything else?
And then we can go to the high performance, which is kind of what Elon Musk is doing.
All right.
And we can get to the top of the top, the best of the best. For example, Ferrari or Maseratis. These are really high performance.
They have the best engines. They go a lot faster. What's another example we could use for high performance?
Well, we can use it in a sentence like this. For example, we can say, many athletes wear high performance running shoes when competing in a race.
Okay, so not just like normal sandals, something like that. All right, now we also saw the adjective electric here, which is spelled E-L-E-C-T-R-I-C, electric. Electric describes something that works with the power of electricity, which is a very similar word. Now, for example, I might say, I use an electric toothbrush to clean my teeth. I need to charge it every 2 weeks so that it has power. All right, so without electricity, my toothbrush won't work.
And without electricity, none of us can charge our phones, use the lights. I think we would probably die.
We'd have to get used to things.
We have to adjust.
Right.
All right, so next in the article it says, the Tesla Roadster, which came out in 2008, can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4 seconds.
Wow.
That's really fast.
It is really fast.
Yeah. When something comes out, it means to make your debut or to come out in public view. For example, we can say the first iPhone came out in the year 2007.
It doesn't seem like that long ago, but that's almost 10 years now. Now, we also saw the letters MPH in that sentence. MPH means miles per hour, which is exactly that, how many miles a vehicle can travel in 1 hour. As an example, we could say, Jason is driving at 40 miles per hour, which is this road's speed limit. So you can't go over 40 miles in an hour.
Or you will get a speeding ticket.
Right.
Okay, next in the article it says, it can also travel almost 250 miles on a single charge.
All right.
Wow, for an electric car, that's really, really good.
That is good. I mean, you could get halfway down Taiwan with that, maybe, without having to plug it in. So what's even better about the Tesla? The article tells us Tesla continues to press ahead with the all-electric car, hoping to save us from our dependence on fossil fuel. A lot to look at in that sentence. Let's start with the phrase press ahead with, which is actually today's shortcut for you. So before we go on, let's find out more about the meaning from our friends.